Okay, this one is funny. Am I the asshole for hanging up on my girlfriend for using her baby voice? I absolutely hate baby voice. Understandable. Probably a personal ick that has developed because it's usually used for mockery and or belittling someone. I can't stand being talked to in that tone of voice, and I've made it clear to my partners that I won't talk to them if they use a baby voice. That's funny. My girlfriend of 23 years knows this and she uses baby voice. I will usually just ignore it. Of course, she takes this as edging her on sometimes. Of course, she takes this as edging her on sometimes, and I just tell her I really don't like it. Here is where I might be the a hole. We were talking on the phone and she started using baby voice. I asked her to stop and she just mocked me. So I simply hung up. Yeah, that's disrespect. She called back immediately and said I was immature. How? Because I can't take a joke. If she starts talking to me in baby voice, I simply want to stop talking to her. Am I being too uptight and an a-hole for not allowing her to make jokes in baby voice? Is it unreasonable to expect her to speak to me like that? Well, that's your limit, boo. So nobody can judge you for that. Let's see the comments. Not the a-hole. There's a line between joking around and outwardly trying to annoy, upset someone. She's actually being a baby by acting this way. Yeah, she's the immature one. Start dating adults instead. Well, I thought she was, right? You two aren't compatible because she has the maturity level of an 8-year-old. Okay, 8-year-old. I thought she was 1 year old. Haha, haha. Lol. Not the a-hole. Ironic to be called immature by someone who insists on talking like a baby. That's what I said. I'm with you on this. Baby voice is fucking cancer. True. Not the a-hole. I think a red flag on someone is when they don't like baby voices and when they don't like being called daddy. That's great. Amazing. Not the a-hole. I had an ex who will constantly use the phrase, it's just a joke. Can't you take a joke? Oh, I hate this kind of people. It clearly triggered me because I've heard that more than enough in my life. This type of sentence people use to make you feel like you are the one who has a problem, like they're just joking. You're the one who can't take a joke. Where it's, for me, it's deep. If you're not uh, mature enough to feel at some deep level, then don't talk to me. Or if you can't put yourself in my place and see how much it disturbed me, then you are not a friend of mine. After belittling and insulting me, yeah, and I hated it. It always made me feel like maybe I was the problem. Yeah, I know. It plants a seed in your head, but you're never the problem. When in reality, he was just an asshole using a joke to insult me. Yeah, I like when people are like, you're such a dumbass, and they're like, just kidding. No, you are not. You're a fucking piece of shit. And I am a lot for I don't know how to say, keeping people accountable for what they did. A few of my friends in the past agree that jokes are supposed to be funny. Yeah, it's a joke when everybody laughs. Not a scapegoat for mockery and disrespect. That's very mature. So genuinely, I will hang up too if I told my partner to stop and they continue to do as so. At his point, she's trying to make you feel guilty. Yeah, that's very narcissistic. For not accepting the joke when there is no joke to laugh about. You set boundaries and she's breaking them. That's true. If both parties don't laugh, it's not a joke, it's bullying. It is. Yup, just like a prank. If it's not funny to the prankee, it's just an asshole move. If she has to tell him it's a joke, it's not a joke. It's clearly for him it's not a joke. I'd have laid down the phone and walked away, not breaking the connection. See how long it takes before the other side realizes there's nobody at his end. That's so humiliating. Works also great for unwanted sales call because it wastes their time. I'm liking this post. I had an ex exactly like this. It's just a joke. You have no sense of humor. No, you're just a bastard. Or, ma'am, you putting me down repeatedly, especially in front of other people, might not be that funny. I agree. We weren't even together that long, and I still sometimes hear her in my head telling me who I am. Oh, I want to hug you. Feel this, my ex used to make jokes about blowing me up all the time. I left him, thank God. He hated when I'd say they made me uncomfortable and would get so pissed while repeating over and over again that I couldn't take a joke. It pissed him out because you had limits and he wanted to make you limitless. you know. Ooh. Yes, especially in front of others. What made it awkward was no one will laugh, not even my ex after his jokes, and yet will tell us all, you all can't appreciate the jokes when given one. Bitch, you can't laugh at your own joke. Like, who is this, Matt Rife? Ah, she's literally talking like a baby, but you're immature one, lol. Yeah. You need a new girlfriend. Not the a-hole, you've made it clear that this boundary for you, but your girlfriend somehow sees this as a joke or even a challenge. It's up to you how long you can put up with her immaturity. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking up with me. Have a nice day or night. Bye.